Hello sports fans, welcome to Sports Central. Today, we're going to go over my Week 9 XFL predictions. So, last week I had a record of 2-2, and that brings my record on the season to 19-12. Starting off with the games on Saturday, we have the Roughnecks hosting the Vipers. So, the Roughnecks have not been good lately. Despite getting the overtime win over the Brahmas last week, it was not a good win, a very ugly win over a bad Brahmas team. And they haven't been good for the past 4 weeks or since their first loss of the season to the Sea Dragons, because they lost 3 straight, and then, as I just said, an ugly win over a bad Brahmas team. So the Roughnecks, they really need to get back on track and back to their early season form before the playoffs start in a few weeks. And they really need to figure things out offensively, because ever since the loss of star wide receiver John Shea Kirkland, the offense has not been as good as it was and as explosive as it was. Now, the Vipers are a perfect team to get back on track against because they have nothing to play for and they've been eliminated from playoff contention. So now, if this game was played earlier in the season, I would say the Roughnecks would have absolutely destroyed the Vipers. But the Vipers have been playing well lately, and the Roughnecks have been struggling, but I do think the Roughnecks will still end up getting the win in a much, much closer game than we would have expected if this game was in Week 3 or Week 4. But I have the Roughnecks getting the win by a score of 23-21. Next game, we've got the Brahmas hosting the Guardians. So the Guardians were eliminated from playoff contention last week with their loss to the Renegades, but they've been playing a lot better recently, and for the Brahmas, they haven't looked good at all, especially offensively. Quarterback Jack Cohn is back under center, and he has struggled all season long. The offense has not been good all season long. Now, the defense has been a bright spot all season long. I'm sure you guys guessed that one. But that should make this a low-scoring game. And the Brahmas, they have a chance to win that type of game because of how bad their offense is. If their defense can keep things low-scoring, their offense might be able to put up enough points to get the win. But I still think the Guardians will be able to score enough points, even against a tough Brahmas defense. It probably doesn't seem like the Guardians have a good offense if you look at their offensive numbers, but they've been much better as of late, and I have them getting the win over the Brahmas by a score of 18-14. Moving to the games on Sunday, we've got the Defenders hosting the Renegades. So as bad as the Renegades have been all season long, they could actually lock up a playoff spot with a win or a Brahmas loss, and a win might be difficult for the Renegades considering they're playing the best team in the XFL and the Defenders. The Defenders have been great all season long, and their offense is firing on all cylinders for the past few weeks. Jordan Tiamu has led a great passing attack, and Abram Smith has continued to show that they have one of the best ground games in the XFL. Now, this is definitely a test for the Defenders offensively, as they face a really good Renegades defense, but I still think the Defenders will be able to get the win, as they are the much better team, the more well-rounded team, complete teams. They got the better overall offense and the better overall team, and their defense is pretty similar as well, but I've got the Defenders getting the win by a score of 26-15. And our final game, we've got the Sea Dragons visiting the Battlehawks. So this is an absolutely massive game for both teams. There's a very good chance that the winner of this game will get the second playoff spot in the North Division, and the Wizards will end up missing the playoffs. The Battlehawks, they got the win last week, even without their star quarterback, AJ McCarron, who was out with a shoulder injury. Now, he's still dealing with that shoulder injury, and he's questionable for this week's game. He's listed as a game-time decision, but he is trending towards playing. Now, this should be a very high-scoring, fun, entertaining game between two teams that are really good, two teams with incredible offenses. The Sea Dragons' offense has been fantastic all season long, and they've been even better lately with quarterback Ben DiNucci not turning the ball over, and obviously that's going to help you win football games. Plus, they added Philip Lindsay to their rushing attack a few weeks ago. He's a former NFL running back, and he should only get better as he continues to have more time with the team. So I like the Sea Dragons to get the win and lock up the second playoff spot in the North Division, as I have them winning in a thriller 34-33. But this is a game I could definitely see going either way. And AJ McCarron's injury definitely impacts this game for me because he's probably not going to be 100% because obviously he's questionable game-time decision. Even though he's trending towards playing, I doubt his shoulder will be 100%. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. I do my best to post as often as possible. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with my Week 9 XFL predictions. But I do my best to post as often as possible. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.